Hello traders, stocks up broadly 1% plus across the board. Market's got a big shot in the arm today. Everyone's assuming that the Republican victory that might be taking place there in Massachusetts Senate race could stall out the U.S. President Barack Obama's reforms to remove a threat to profits in the sector of healthcare. So you had both healthcare and insurer stocks spike up pretty well today. So that will be some news to be watching. Now what's very interesting at this moment is we're at the 150 mark, 1150, I'm sorry, here on the S&P daily. And the broad markets here, you can see this 1% rise in the Dow, the S&P 1.25%, and almost 1.5% on the NASDAQ, and almost 2%, 1.75% on the Russells. That's huge. And a drop here of 2.8% in the VIX, keeping us down under 18 at the 17.4 mark. And as we were saying in the weekend video, this 1150 is a huge area. And that's right where we closed. The high was 1150.21. I mean, right there, it's going to be very tough. We closed at 1149.8. So this area is going to be a tough one to break through. Now, if we can break out of this, I am going to have to wait for day 2. Let's say we do break out of this. It could be a significant bar to the upside. I'm hedged right now because I don't want to get suckered into what's called a fake out, where we pop up and then fell. What I am looking for is a pop up and a second day going higher. If I get that, you better believe it, I will be bullish at that moment, because that will be a significant area of resistance that will be penetrated, and I will play that to the bull side. But I'm not going to get too excited. We were at 150 before, and we failed, 150, and then we fell, we're at 150 again. So, not overly excited about this. Now, if we look at this picture, though, just for what it is, technically speaking, we have a nice swing high here. We come up, make another swing high, but instead of falling back down and breaking below this support line, we actually are building what's called a high base. High base are more bullish than they are bearish, and what we expect is to see a breakout to the upside. Let's go here and pull up the spiders. The reason I'm pulling up the spiders is this is the ETF on the S&P, and I just want to look at volume, just to show you that this up day, the volume wasn't that significant. Now, it was over the average of this poor volume that we had back here during the holidays, but we're right here, pretty average. The sell-off that we received Friday was a little more significant. By any stretch of the imagination, we are at a very crucial point here in the markets. What I'm looking for is either a high move to the upside or a smaller move down. But with the news, I think this news could send the markets either higher if the Republican wins, and lower if the Democrat wins there in Massachusetts, because of some of the fears that are out there. Remember, the markets, we do not like uncertainty. And uncertainty brings fear. Fear brings volatility. Volatility can bring downward movements in the market. Stability calms our fear, decreases volatility, and upward movements can come from that. So, that's just a little bit of information there for you. You know what? Instead of saying happy trading, I think it would be better for me to say safe trading. So to each and every one of you, the thousands that come every day to watch this video, thank you first off. And it's really cool to see the different countries. If you're from a unique country, please type it down there. I want to know what country you're from. Put it down in your comments. And I would like to hear from you. But safe trading to each and every one of you. And for those that are going to be part of this weekend's mentor program, looking forward to that. Starts Saturday. And if you would really like to be a part and it's time for you to move to the next level in your mentoring, we'd be glad to have you. Just contact Mike_Williams at freetradingvideos.com. We'll get you taken care of.